ain't nothing like homie. South Middle Spanish red most wanted. So look, let me switch the flow. Just like a breaker, yeah, I'm addicted to dope. This a cold word, yeah, keep a in my coat. Money hungry, yeah, tryna give me some more. On our pack, this ain't talking down on Glitz, I like he ain't the GOAT. If you don't agree, ask the streets and this 5L, you already know. Already know how it go. Already know I got on go. Money calling, gotta go. You gotta go if you play or you troll. Fresh as on the globe. Got tryna snatch out my soul. Front and back pockets on swole. Young, got a whole lot of zeros. Running money up to a whole nother level. Hustle, I don't know no better. When I got richer, these got bro call me slow 6 racks on a sweater. My think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spent 60 racks on the camouflage bells. Blue diamonds on me, I'm a blue gel. 220 on me, hustle and grill. I'm nothing like them, I put paper over pleasure. I used to want to imp, now I got self. If it's about money, then you know it's whatever. If it's about money, then you know I'm on it. Be hate, no glitz, I don't. Can't take my chain, ain't nothing like homie. South Middle Spanish red most wanted.
One hand on his queen, left on the freak. He probably thought they wouldn't meet. Shawty seen everything, and you know she got him beat. Cause a side ain't in the streets.
The players on your team earn some XP. Quickly upgrade your team at the end.
Other fellas, they been seeing her work. You say you want an angel, then give her heaven or earth. I respect your relationship. I don't care if you don't. But I think I'm better than men. And I won't tell if you don't. A dog gon' be a dog. Oh, a dog gon' be a dog. But a gon' be more clever. Yeah.
Opened in 2001, it lies on the same site and retains the name of the city's beloved former stadium. We're here at Empower Field at Mile High in Denver. To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And here we go at Mile High. Here's Bryce Oliver. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So the Titans ready for their opening drive of the game. Leading them out is the #1 pick of the 2025 NFL Draft out of Miami. It's Cam Ward.
Here's the moment this fan base has dreamt of since this pick was announced. Their #1 pick, savior of the franchise, captaining their offense in Week 1. The expectations are sky high, maybe even unrealistic to a degree, but the future is undoubtedly bright with him right at the center of your team.
It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. To the right, hold in by Jefferson. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. First down from the 42.
And the Titans, first down.
60 Bison.
And the Titans, first down.
Go.
Hand off, running left, Pollard. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Escapes the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Broncos. They go for another stop on 3rd down.
3rd and 8.
70 Rangers. Cougar 19.
Throw here, 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds. Looks like right at the midfield stripe.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down the completions. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Panthers 50, Panthers 50.
Fourth down, here's Ward. Throw is caught by the back. And the early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs.
You go for it on fourth down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
Complete out to the right side. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Nix from the gun. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Hits him on the out route. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
37-yard line.
Nix with it on first. He finds Ingram working downfield here. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. And he gets a few on the plunge forward. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up
Shotgun snap to Nix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it'll be 3rd down.
and 7.
They'll air it out on 3rd. They're trying to set up the screen. Dobbins. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Broncos 1st down. 1st and goal at the
Dobbins will not get past the line. He's held up at 4.
So many of the D tackles in the league today, Kate, at some point in their background were edge rushers before they maybe outgrew that position. But they've got an explosiveness, a get-off, and it leads to stops like that.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. Rush coming off the edge, and they block it. Ooh, and I think he envisioned this one going all the way back for 2, but they're able to track him down and limit the damage to just that blocked kick. Oliver with the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So Tennessee headed out for its 2nd drive of the game. And as they get set, Carter, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
60 Vices, 18, 5 in.
From the gun, it's Ward. Broncos all around him, and down he goes. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Kind of feel like we're watching a welcome to the NFL moment for this rookie quarterback. Hey, kid, yeah, the rush gets here a little bit faster at this level than it does the college game.
Chased out to his right. The 3rd down throw falls incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And now they're staring at 4th and long. And now he's going to call for the fair catch and take it just beyond the 30. So the Broncos Broncos headed out for their second drive of the game. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their second possession.
And Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
Trying to find his tight end, and that'll bring up second down. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
And the Broncos, first down. First and 10 at the 42.
Play action with Nix. Gets it downfield, on target to Sutton. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain.
That's another Broncos, first down.
A give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Taken down by Sebastian Joseph Day.
On the stop.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8.
At the Titans.
Here's a look for Nix. Fighting for all he can, partner, but this play is not going to get past the line. It's going to be third down.
Down by Cedric Gray. No gain on the play. It's now third and 8.
Here he goes, third and long. Finds him over the middle. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone.
That's another Broncos.
Offense is set, first and 10.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Running left, it's Dobbins. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. Our score, 6-0. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. Now Nix.
Jeffrey Simmons on the stop.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's third down.
Third down.
Third and long for him here. Throwing to the back of the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Will Lutz getting the call on fourth down to put 3 up here for the Broncos. This one from 47 yards away. The kick by Lutz is good, and that will add to their score.
Hey, the kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Tennessee to the line, first and 10. So now here comes the Titans on offense. And they haven't been able to find their way on the scoreboard just yet as the deficit has reached 9 points. And that's going to be a gain of 8 on first down.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play, but whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
They give on second to Pollard. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down. You know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Going to the ground again on first. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
That's another Titans.
Here we go, stop.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Ward. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10. Ward now. They're setting up the screen, it's Pollard. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. New set of downs for him from the 31.
That's another Titans first down.
Now give for the first time to Khalil Mullins. Drop by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of the series, quite like getting stuck for a loss.
What's going to throw here on third? He has the first over the middle. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. All set now. First and 10.
Lightning 18
on the play.
Looking inside the red zone. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Riley Moss with the pick. And the Broncos will take over as he records his first interception of our season. All right, Denver getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Quick on the drop here to Dobbins. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of this. Stopped by Cedric Gray. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Fits it through the middle. He's not going to get any further after that catch. Tackle made at the 29-yard line. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10. It's a design boot. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
On second down, here's Dobbins. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Brought down on the play by Tavondre Sweat. Third down, they need 7.
That's a gain of 3. It's third and 7.
They'll throw, third and long. He's got the first down grab and still going. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
And the Broncos, first down.
There's the fake. Here's Nix. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
It's now second and 10.
They fake the handoff. Now Nix. Incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Incomplete.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
And 10 yards to go.
Throwing again. Here's Nix. Completed over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
Broncos, first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. His charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Throwing here, Nix. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
The coverage by Cedric Gray.
To the air on third and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be fourth down. On comes Will Lutz in the Broncos field goal unit. He was money on his first field goal, Brock. His second coming a little inside of 50 yards. The kick by Lutz is good. And they come away with some points on that series.
One of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. So the Tennessee offense headed out for another series. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. It's an option right that begins this drive. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. Second down coming up.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up second.
Shotgun snap down to Ward. Okonkwo brings it in. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. First down from the 42.
Ready? 1960 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves. Panther 11, Panther 11. 79 Broncos. Warriors 70.
Here's Ward. That throw finds Okonkwo. And he's across midfield with a gain that sets him up for third and very short. Tennessee calling its second timeout now. Third and a lone yard coming up.
Red alert, red alert. Bronco leading. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready?
Looking to throw on third and 1. That one's caught by Jefferson. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Titans in the hurry up, trying to get this play off fast.
19 tight, 19 tight. Ready?
It's a gain of 6.
Again, Ward going to the air. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
Check match. 70 lining. Drop 60, drop 60. Buffalo 18.
From the red zone on first. And they will score. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans get their first points of this game just before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Titans trim the deficit down to 5. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. This return starts at the 5. Keeps away from 1. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So a 1-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
Our trip around the NFL starts now. We begin at venerable Soldier Field. The Bears at home to take on the Vikings in the NFC North. And it's the all-pro wideout, Justin Jefferson. They put a lot of trust in him, and it's well placed. This, one of 3 touchdowns for him in the game. The Vikings come away with the victory. It's win 1 in game 1 for J.J. McCarthy. From there, we bring you another opener that's got some real star power to it. And it's Khalil Shakir. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. The Bills get the win in the opener. Could this finally be their year? They'll start 1-0. Lastly, we go up to Lambeau Field. It's the Packers taking on the Detroit Lions. And he was a top 10 rusher from a year ago, Josh Jacobs. He had 15 touchdowns on the ground last year.
We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Here's R.J. Harvey on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Denver offense now with the football first to begin quarter number 3. And they really leaned on that passing game in the first half, Brock. Let's see if that emphasis continues to start the third. He'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Now here he goes. And he will manage a little before being forced into a slide, as that's going to chip something off this upcoming third down.
Now 3rd and 5.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. That one finds his man, Ingram. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Nix from the gun. Throwing out route complete. And the tackle quickly follows that catch as this one reaches the 23. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. So read here, and this is Dobbins. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. They gain 11 on that play. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
1st down. 1st and 10.
Running it again with Dobbins. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos grow the lead coming out of halftime. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. And this one thankfully not off the mark. He gets it to go. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Oliver with the return. This makes it up to the 25. We'll get another look at this Tennessee offense. They'll work really cut out for him now, partner, to follow up that touchdown and get things back to a one-score game. First down throw here for Ward. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. On the gun, it's Ward. Caught by his back here, it's Pollard. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. I wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
19, 77, 20, 70.
Throw here, 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Here comes the Titans punting unit.
In formation for the Titans.
Well, they can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. The Broncos running their offense out once again. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Now Nix. He keeps it and takes off. He's going to be stopped right around the 37. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. New set of downs from the 37.
That's good for our Broncos. 1st down.
Throwing on 1st down, Nix. Escapes the defender. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
And there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. On the line for another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Pistol give here to Dobbins. Fights his way through a tackle. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. No luck finding his receiver that time. So 2nd down coming up.
2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's Nix to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Titans will take over as he reports his first interception of our season.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Come on. Set. Look at 19, 5 here.
Ward setting to pass. This is thrown towards a defender instead, and then he's the one who makes a play incomplete. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Broncos. 7 Pirates. Ready.
2nd and 10. Here's Ward to throw. Complete out to the right side. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Titans 1st down.
Panther 50. Trap 60. Panther 11. Ready.
Ward now. Brought in left side by Jefferson. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Get it. 60 Bobcat. 19 tight. Ready.
Now Ward absolutely fires this one right side. And that's incomplete. We've got a flag down, and there was contact, but is this going to go against the offense? So they had the incompletion, but defense decides they'd rather take the penalty and the yards and play that down again. So the penalty backs him up. Here's a 1st and 20.
19 Wyatt.
They are throwing it again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they face 2nd and long.
Rig alert. Dragon 60. Cup 19. Warriors 70.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. That's incomplete left side. Now he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
That's Cox, hits the rookie out of Stanford, and he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans pick it up and get points on the ensuing drive. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. He is shaking his head, and he's going to be wondering about that kickoff for a while. Couldn't keep it in the field of play, and that offense gets a gift to begin this drive. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. They're trying to set the screen. Dobbins. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's good for a Broncos first down.
Nix now to throw. Brought in by his back. Dobbins. He brushed him off with ease. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Another Broncos first down.
Straight ahead. Here's Dobbins. He works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Again, they'll run with Dobbins. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. They're signaling for a stoppage here. And, yep, there's a player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in week 1 as their medical staff heads out to check on him. First down, and they go right back to it. Solid run in here, and that's 9 yards as he brings up. Down.
You know you love some of my buzzwords, kid. I know you do. And this one was about real power. He got the rock a long way from the chains and put his teammates on his back for a heck of a run. Great try with that first down.
And they'll have a pickup of 3, which is good enough to make it 1st and goal. We've reached the end of 3 in our week 1 opener. It's the Broncos with the ball, trying to close out what would currently be a win. All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
Almost set.
Nix holds on to it. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
A 4-yard loss on the play. 2nd and goal at the 12.
To throw. Here's Nix. Brought in. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Has it in close. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos make it a 2-possession game here in the 4th. Going after tries goodbye Lutz. And the Broncos push the lead up to 12.
Broncos 26, Titans 14.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away.
To kick off for the Broncos.
On the return, here's DK. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Out come the Titans for another offensive possession. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be at sky high right now.
They'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. Oh, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Shotgun snap out of Ward. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18.
Third and long. They're going to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. On now comes their punter. He'll have this fair catch right along the 25. Denver ready for another offensive possession. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still... to mount a drive here. Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. First and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Finds Mims. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 30-yard line.
Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. 6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 6.
Air it out on 3rd. He runs this one up, looking deep to the right side. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force 4th down.
A small little jab there, finally landed by the defense. Able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. Looks like they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on the gas.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Titans ready to take over on offense. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Defense showing blitz here. Ward. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
And 9 yards to go.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Got TK. Complete. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. That's Iomanner with the catch outright. He's tackled there, so a nice start to a new set of downs, but let's see if they keep it. Let's examine this flag. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20.
Back to 60. Back to 60.
On the gun, it's Ward. Finds him over the middle. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Ward running his guys in the hurry up.
An 8-yard gain. Brings up 2nd down at the 41-yard line.
Sticking to the air here. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Trying to work as fast as possible.
on the play. And it's
19 shots, 18, 5 years.
It's going to throw here on third. Short pass brought in. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. Fourth down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up fourth down and less than a yard.
Let's go.
They'll go. It's Pollard. Oh, he put him in the spin cycle. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. Offense in the hurry up now.
22 yards. That's good for the Titans. First down.
Trap 60.
First down throw here for Ward. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Chimere DK, the one he was looking for. And it sets up second down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
19, Tiger, 19, Mustang 19.
Second and 10. Here's Ward to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. He can run it. They get 19, and now they're going to have first and goal.
Let's go.
Working quickly here.
Titans. First down. First and goal, Tennessee.
Ready.
From the red zone on first. And he's got it to the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans now within one score in the fourth. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Joey Slide to kick off for Tennessee.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Returnable from the 1. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. So here comes the Bronco offense. And this really looks like a whole different ball game after that touchdown, doesn't it? They really need to go on a drive here. Throwing on first down, Nix. This is Sutton working the right side. And he gets this one out to the 40-yard line. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
And the Broncos, first down.
They fake the handoff. Now Nix. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches. Getting focused defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
First down from the 41.
Good for Broncos, first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
This is Dobbins. Got him a good handful there as it brings up second down.
This is a guy who, man, when he is in a group, when he is feeling it, you're just not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. You better buckle up. You need a textbook tackle on this guy. Wrap, grab some cloth, and drive him to the ground with all you got.
Nix from the gun. Outright, and Ingram makes the grab. And they don't get any help on this second down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
He's back to throw. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. Now we get another stoppage here. Just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. Jeremy Crawshaw, the one who's going to send this away. This one carries out of bounds. Not the greatest field position awaiting them. It's spotted at the 11. So now here comes the Titans on offense. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, I expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much, those back-and-forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it's going to be second down.
19 strikes, 70 Rangers, 79 Broncos. Go.
Here he is to throw. To the right, hauled in by Jefferson. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First down, Titans.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Go street. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Cup 19, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
He'll look to throw it. Goes right back to Jefferson, complete. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the first down.
And the Titans, first down.
60 Bobcats, 6 Warriors, 70. Panther 11, Dragon 60.
Back to throw. That's brought in by Calvin Ridley. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Titans have a first.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play.
70 Lions.
First down, Tennessee.
19 Lions. Mustang 19. Trap 60, trap 6, 18, Pioneer.
Setting up to pass. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Hurt. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Throwing now on first down. Ward. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better make it another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
We're approaching 50 seconds to play. It's 2nd and 10.
79, Cup 19, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Get it?
Again, Ward going to the air. And he will score! Give him the lead in the final minute!
Touchdown, Titans.
The extra point wouldn't do much for him, so they're going to go for 2 and try to make this a field goal game.
The Titans will line up for the
Viking,
2-point
18.
conversion.
Hey, smash. Go, check.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he brings it in. That makes this a field goal game now.
That makes the score Titans 29. Broncos.
Well, it may be stating the obvious, partner. I do that sometimes often, but tight end, such a mismatch this close in. And no surprise, they went his way for that two-point conversion.
Yeah, it's one of those guys' security blanket. Whether he's designed read or not, this quarterback knows that tight end's a great outlet. Why? Because often they're bigger and they're stronger. Even if they're double-teamed, there's still that chance to get that entry pass, like a great post in basketball, and they know how to finish.
Quick slant, caught by Sutton. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Shotgun snap to Nix. Completed over the middle. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Complete to Mims. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 45-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Throwing again. Here's Nix. Mims with the grab. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout. Time not on their side here as they get set for 1st down. No timeouts remaining either.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Once more, it's Nix. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll throw again. Nix. He's still going at the 30. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and
They get it spiked just before time runs out, and now they'll get ready to kick this and hopefully force overtime. Here comes Will Lutz, a lot riding on this field goal try. It's 44 yards here from the left half. Looking good, and it's through. And in the final moments, they force overtime.
Overtime rested on his leg, Kate, and he got the job done. Now, if things go a specific way in OT, the next time we see him line up, it could be for the game winner.
So no return this time. This is going to go for a touchback, Brock. Let's see what they do with this final snap. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10.
Jackie Lions! Jackie Lions! 60 Bobcats! 60 Bobcats! Warriors 70. 18, rep 18, Pioneers!
From the gun, it's Ward. Downfield to DK. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Man, this has been such a great game. Nobody is ready for it to end just yet. After 4 quarters, we're headed to overtime. So starting this year, we've got some new rules in place for overtime, Brock. Both teams now guaranteed a chance to possess the football in overtime of any game, not just the playoffs. So an opening drive touchdown, no longer an instant game winner. Gotta be able to make a stop too. It's a new look to NFL overtime. Let's see how this plays out as we get underway with some bonus football. Oliver with the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. So the Tennessee offense headed out for another series. And they fought hard not just against their opponents out on the field, Brock, but the tens of thousands of opponents here in these stands. Now a chance to be the first ones to answer the bell and take the early lead here in overtime. First throw of overtime. Flushed down now to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. Chance to take the lead and set themselves up for a win. Gotta make this count as they come up on 2nd down.
Come 19. Trap 50. Trap 60. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Shotgun snap, man of war. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be third down coming up after this defense's third sack of the game. Now remember, the other side has a shot to answer a touchdown here with the new overtime rules in the regular season. But that might not even come into play if this opening drive comes up empty.
Yep, and this defense is doing its best so far to make sure all it's going to take is a field goal to win, Kate. They want to win this game with their play on this opening series, and that type of negative play, tackle for loss, is exactly the effort you want.
Formation for the Titans.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Broncos offense all set to go. Their defense got off the field clean, Brock, and now their offense runs on knowing that any points are going to end this game.
Well, you want to look up complimentary football in the football dictionary, this might be the most important time for it. One side of the ball makes a stand, and the other side gets a chance to go win it.
The tackle made back at his own 49.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Ingram brings in another one. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Motioning left is their running back. On first down, it's Nix. Ingram's got another one. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 38-yard line.
Ready.
A give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Throwing this one back of the end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Took his shot at 6 that time. So brings up 4th and long.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, you got to find a way to win.
Oh, this is going to be close, and it's no good. He hooked it too far left. And we're going to keep playing on in OT.
They sure gave him a chance, Kate. They went for the field goal that could have won the game. Safe to say, and this is the hard part about it being a kicker, is that image is going to flash through his head for a long time. But for now, we play on. Let's go.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. 2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
19 tight. 19. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
Buffalo 18. Come 19. 18. 5 here.
Ward's going to throw here on 3rd. Got DK, complete. To the house for a Tennessee touchdown! The Titans pull in front. It all came down to the situation they hoped for, Brock. Ball in their QB's hands with a chance to win it, and he came through when it mattered most.
And all you really do and hope for in that moment, and when it arrives, is you got the right man under center for the job, and in this moment, he was that too.
So it's a win on the road for the Titans. No partner, long season ahead, but undoubtedly a good start here today. Getting the win in week 1.
Yeah, a bad start now on the other side could snowball on you. 1 loss into 2 into 3 and so on. But you get that early win, it can get you playing at a midseason level in the early goings of a season and lead to a really good start that has you talking playoff hopes in the front half of the schedule.
With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Titans are your winners, as we'll see you next time from Denver.
These are player tags. Players with tags